So what brought you in today?
Well, I want to get started on a healthy lifestyle. I need to probably start taking some vitamins, but I'm not quite sure where to start.
So you currently don't take anything?
I don't take anything.
Okay.
I did hear omega-3s were good.
Absolutely.
A multivitamin, but I don't know where to start or what to take.
Well, there's 4 or 5 things that I feel like everybody should take. Just kind of growing up in the industry and knowing what I know, those are some basic things. I kind of tell people all the time, you need to start with these basics, and then after that you can get into some other things if you're dealing with arthritis or whatever. But my 4 or 5 things are my 1A and 1B are multivitamin and fish oil. I think those 2 things are kind of your most crucial things. So you need to get a really good, nice multivitamin, and fish oil is one of the best things you can do from an overall health standpoint. I'm a big believer in probiotics. I think that they're very underrated as maintenance, and I think that taking that on a regular basis does well for for your immune system and so on and so forth. If you're a lady and you're 14 years or older, I usually tell you some kind of calcium and magnesium is usually a good idea, kind of like putting money in a savings account. So your body's going to have to draw on that at some point, and so kind of keeping those levels up is always a good idea. And then my 5th thing, and kind of my kicker, I say, is I'm a big believer in green supplements. Spirulina, chlorella, chlorophyll, those types of things I'm a big proponent of. And so there's, I always say 4 or 5 things, and the best part about that is that starting with a multivitamin that's a really good multivitamin rather than just kind of some run-of-the-mill one of the day kind of can be kind of a 2 bird with 1 stone. For example, this Earth Source multi-nutrient from Solgar is one of the best multivitamins that you could possibly take from a multi standpoint. It's a whole food concentrate. It's full of all your vitamins and minerals from and from a whole food source, so your body kind of assimilates it a lot easier. But the real big thing on this is that this is also full of those green supplements that I was mentioning. So this has 1,000 milligrams of spirulina, for example. It does have chlorophyll in it. It does have chlorella. It's more than a multivitamin, and that's where we get into something to where rather than having to take 5 things, you can kind of take something like this and you can kind of condense it down into 1. Daily detoxifying, full of those trace minerals and those B vitamins and all those kinds of things that your body absolutely needs. Going to the next level I'm a really big proponent of fish oil. Lots of people don't necessarily like to take the liquid. I prefer this pill. When you're looking at a fish oil label or a product, it's always really good to make sure that you look at the EPA and the DHA level in that supplement. Lots of kind of mass market and even in some of the bottles that you may see elsewhere may say something like 1,000 milligrams of fish oil on the front label or what have you, but when you actually look at the label, the EPA and the DHA level is really the most important numbers. This one, for example, has 400 milligrams of EPA and 300 milligrams of DHA for every single pill, and that's a significant amount compared to something like krill oil that might have 90 milligrams of both of those combined in a pill. So this is a really nice fish oil pill. This is the one me and my family take. This is also a very thin soft gel, so it's actually chewable if you'd like to.
Okay.
I've got little girls at home, and they actually chew these right up, so that's kind of a nice. If you are willing to take the fish oil, the actual oil, this is also a really nice way to do it. I definitely recommend that for people that are trying to get to the higher dosages because it's a lot easier to do, but you do need to keep that refrigerated once you